Hello, listeners, and welcome back to the Wednesday Night Crew. Today we will be playing 100 Men versus a Gorilla, a quick one-shot that answers the age-old question in Eberron. Who would win in a fight, 100 men or one gorilla? Join us in taking a listen to find out.
All right, welcome back, everybody. We are the Wednesday Night Crew, taking a quick additional departure from our Eberron schedule. Though we're going to have a quick non-canonical adventure inside of the world of Khorvaire. As we pan into the small island of Greentarn, there is a peaceful jungle temple by the name of Regalport off the side of the island that has just been a very self-sustained and matter-of-fact little port town that has lived for many, many generations inside the wilderness. At noon today, though, you hear the bells ringing from the top of the city council, summoning all of the factional leaders. And as we get our masses inside of the council chambers, you are greeted by Yane Goodall.
Nice. I love this. Love it already.
She waits for everyone to get in, settle down into their respective areas of occupation, and addresses the crowd. I have summoned you all here for a matter of grave importance. You are all aware of the giant apes that live outside of our city walls. Those apes we have lived peacefully with for many generations. But only a few of you are aware that this peace is a result of a delicate balance with nature. One that me and my ancestors have dedicated our lives to studying, nurturing, and ensuring. That balance has been interrupted. Last week, one of my former understudies, Thane Maynard, accosted the gorillas with a powerful and dark idol, the Jade Monkey, which powers will last until the next full moon. We have come to find out that Thane has enthralled none other than the leader of the Silver Moon Pack, Harambe. The greatest of all the apes to be seen in over 90 years. Yesterday, my colleague, Dr. Yakhana, and a small group of researchers tried to break the hold that Thane had over Harambe. The sole survivor spoke of a massacre. Attempts to dismount Thane and destroy the idol were futile. The idol appears to be shielding Thane completely from all harm. Furthermore, massive hooks have been embedded into the gentle giant's back, in which Thane has chained himself to. These hooks are driving Harambe into an uncontrollable and primal rage. Sadly, Dr. Yakhana was torn in half. This morning, our city scout master, Mr. Marcus here, has informed me the path that Thane and Harambe are taking is to the Temple of Kong. You hear chuckles and scoffing from the crowd. Yes, I know the tales from our grandmothers. of the great Kong that emerged from the temple ruins 8 generations ago and leveled the city. But my group's research has made it clear to me now that this is no fairy tale to get children to eat their broccoli and stay off their smart stones. If Thane controls Harambe long enough inside the temple, Harambe will grow to the size of 50 oxen tall. After that, Thane will be able to level the city yet again, completely uncontested. This afternoon, I solicited the action of the city guard, but Captain Roger Maynard is the father of Thane, and my pleas fell on deaf and ignorant ears. And there is one last and great further complication, one which Maynard is hedging all of his bets. Harambe is the greatest and most powerful leader of all 12 ape clans. If he is slain, hundreds of gorillas will descend upon the city. Nothing will stand in their way, not even the guard. I have witnessed the awesome power of the gorillas. They will not be stopped as they ransack the city, clawing, tearing, biting, and throwing defecations the size of watermelons. So I have come to you, council leaders and their constituents, not out of humility, but out of sheer desperation. Who will take up arms to join this cause? Because we are not only protecting the city, our guilds, our businesses, but our families. Council leaders, I plead with you to talk to your constituents, for everyone is needed, and we need a rally. I turn the floor over to you, council leaders.
Well, I think the first thing we need to do is get a petition going to get the barrel makers to lock down their supplies, because we can't have them falling into enemy hands.
That is true. We've seen a gorilla be able to throw a barrel 5 stories and hit even the smallest of running men. That's why we must take him at the temple.
Has the master of aqueducts and plumbing spoken yet? I believe they would have well knowledge of what to do with these gorillas. No? Guy's got a... I work on his mustache a lot. Only the best for him. His glorious mustache. Glorious mustache. Is he not here? Damn it. We could really use his wisdom.
Guess we're going to have to do it ourselves.
Well, what assets do we have? I'm on the first chair of the committee for minding everyone's business. So I do know everybody here on the council. That's my business to know your business. So
it's kind of funny how...
But would you...
what you do is not what you are. what you do.
So
what you do is not what you do at all. Anyways, go.
Just for for courtesy's sake, why don't we all go around and introduce ourselves?
I'll start. I'm Alderman Goffridis. I am in charge. Not in charge. I'm the head judge of the Arts Council. As you know, we've got quite the arts community here in town. Your macrame, your basket weaving, your pottery, your jewelry, bracelets. And of course, the wonderful murals you see around town, which we can't have splattered with monkey feces. I mean, our artists worked a long time on these murals. So we need to do our best to protect the city. And my folks will raise up their brushes to do their best to fight off these monkeys.
Your murals have always been an inspiration to my people. And the one that you have in the transportation corridor of me with my beautiful butterfly cloak is seen by all.
You're welcome.
If anybody goes to Cleveland Hopkins Airport often, you'll see that everywhere.
Yeah.
All right. As you may or may not know, I am Mick Snippety, the master of barbers, beard shapers, and mustache manipulators. Recently, we've brought out the king cannot tax sideburns. That sideburns are back. Let me tell you all, I know that the Baker's Council, you're concerned about sideburns. Sideburns are okay again. No more taxation on sideburns, and that was my most recent success as master barber. However, as leader of these barbers and cutters and shavers, we have many a blade. They're small blades, but we have them, and we always, keep them sharp on our leather straps. And if we will shave these apes to fit in society if we have to. That's all I have to say.
Please, Mick Snippety, you may call me by my name, Donald Baghetti. I am a master baker. I appreciate the respect, but please feel free to call me Donald.
I'm sorry, you're a master what? Baker.
Baker.
Oh God, sorry.
Baker.
My mustache was in my ear.
This isn't that kind of meeting. So yes, between myself and my trusted staff, I think, and by staff I mean employees, junior bakers, I think we can gladly help. You would be surprised at the strength of a 2-day stale old roll when it is thrown at a very high velocity. So you may count me and my staff in, but I trust Yane, we don't have a great deal of time.
We do not. The temple that Thane is headed to will not be long in its ritual, and your 2-day-old baguette will come in very handy, because those who choose to join us can only use blunted weapons and staffs and small weapons. We cannot risk an uprising of the apes, but know even that this seems futile, I will be there by your side.
We can club them to unconsciousness. You smart one, the smart one of the. I'm sorry, I'm really bad with names. I spend all my time by the ovens. Yes.
Oh, yes. As head logician of the mathematician circle, I am happy to promise our aid. I am Birdie McNerdy. I am the one who, the latest victor of our math duels. So I am the smartest of us right now. But knowledge is fleeting, so you have to keep that up. But anyways, you'd be surprised. We mathematicians often like to go rock climbing when we can't figure out a hard problem. So our minds are sharp and our muscles will be useful as well. We will defeat this Harambe and without killing him. I like this.
Who taught you how to rock climb? Was it him? And I point to John, your character.
Mr. Marcus, the Scouts Council leader. Yeah, well, we need something for these little scamps to go out there and do. They need to learn discipline somewhere or another, and I figure going to beat a gorilla with sticks not a terrible way to go ahead and instill that in them. They'd be on their smart stones anyways if they were at home, and if there's one thing I know, they're good at hitting each other. So we're going to go ahead and focus some of that energy, point them directly at this gorilla, arm them with whatever sticks and rocks that they can find on the journey out there. And if some of them don't make it, well, that's their own darn fault. They're going to go ahead and get out there. We had to do it as kids. They can do it as well.
Yeah, you may want to send out a letter to the parents and get an extra special permission slip signed.
No, listen, we've done more dangerous stuff than this on the last camping trip. We threw them down the river, no boat, no nothing. They had to go ahead and fend for themselves for a week. We lost 3 kids that weekend. Didn't hear anything from the parents. I think they might have been orphans.
Very good.
So let's go ahead and we'll point them at them and use some of that unfettered teenage rage to our advantage.
Most boys are just looking to get their first mustache. Once they get that rage usually goes away.
Let me go run and fetch my 5-day baguettes. My 5-day-old baguettes. Those are the strongest.
And I don't think we have Andrew.
No, I'm here. You all know me because I've been to your place of employ at one time or another, offering you honest opinions. And when you didn't apply or you threw me out, I just submitted petitions to the city council to change the bylaws to encourage you to see things my way. So,
is this because we rejected your painting at last year's arts festival, and you started your committee?
It's my committee is we all live together in one city. All our businesses are entwined. It's each of our obligations to mind each other's business. So I just took it upon myself to take charge of that whole thing.
Fine, you can display your work next year as long as you just ease down with the butting in.
Very well. We have our fellowship of 100 volunteers, which is good. We will need everything we have. If even some of us will try to make it back. So as we adjourn, here is your stat for all of your faction members. It's not going to matter much. The only thing you really need to worry about is you have a +2 to hit. Your reach is 5. Single target, 1 attack. And if you hit, it does 2 damage. So, oh wait, you know what? Never mind. Well, you guys want to roll out the D4s, or do you want to take averages?
I feel like averages would just be more fun.
Averages
would be quicker because we're going to be doing a lot of dice rolling anyways.
Yeah. I like that.
Okay.
So
we won't.
Maybe I should leave this to our good friend,
Birdie?
Birdie McNerdy. But would the average actually be
2.5?
Oh yeah, it is 1d4. Would it actually be 2.5 or no?
Yeah, average
rolling would give us a little
higher.
bit better.
Right.
Yeah.
Rolling on average would be better. So if we want to do more damage, we should roll.
All right, we'll do rolling. So, Dr. What did I call her? Yang Goodall, and her small band of researchers takes you a couple miles outside of the city. As you get further and further away, the normal deafening sounds of the jungle and it's all of its life screeching, wailing, and life and death start to fade the further you get out. You reach the entrance of the Temple of Kong and file in. Thane has not yet come to the temple, but Mr. Marcus's scouts have determined that he is not far from reaching, and only moments until the battle ensues. You file in and take your places around the altar when you hear a deafening roar. And before anyone can react, a monstrous beast blitzes through.
Ah!
And on the back is Thane Maynard. Let's roll for initiative. Straight D20.
Yes. The Arts Council is taking the rear. We have a 2.
The barbers have an 11.
The committee for minding everyone's business has 16. So, because, we're right up in your face all the time.
Like you're really the opposite of what you say you are.
In Discord, it's not what's written on the.
Oh,
the
what
thing.
was it? I'm sorry.
In Discord, it's the committee for minding everyone's business.
Everyone's. Okay, I reread that.
The bakers have a 17.
Okay.
The math nerds are taking some time to think about it, so they have an 8.
You always got to pull the data, right?
Exactly. Measure the odds.
Right.
I really hope the scouts have the highest initiative, so they go first, and they just go go to their death.
No, the scouts got a 10. We got a couple of pudgy ones. They're slowing us down. Can't leave no man behind though. So.
Oh shit, that's funny.
A bunch of slackers.
Okay.
Totally. That's great.
All right. The ape goes towards the very center of the temple, up on the pedestal, completely unopposed, and brushes aside anyone that is standing next to us. It takes a long pause, looks up into the air, and Thane holds his idol as it begins to glow with a deeper jade energy. And that was kind of the ape's entrance. So the bakers are up to start. And the way this is going to go is you can attack with up to 5 of your constituents, because as you can see, no one else can get reach to it. And you have the rest of your people back there. So like I mentioned before, if you'd like to do anything innovative and creative with the rest of your people as a single action, I'll play that out, and I've got some rules. But primarily, you have your 5 people that can take reach.
Got it. So I say 2 arms, and 5 of the bakers approach with very, 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 very stale, hard baguettes and proceed to take swings at Kong. Or what is it? No, Harambe? Is it Harambe? It's Harambe, right? Not Kong. Kong is the temple.
Yes, it is. It's Harambe. Harambe. We're trying
Harambe.
to. Yep.
Harambe. Yeah. So 5d20?
Yep. You're going to roll 5d20.
With +2 to hit.
+2 to hit. And you are looking for a 15 or higher on the die.
All right. Out of these five, I had three 3 hits of a dirty 20, 21, and 17.
Okay. Those 3 hits are 3 d4s.
Noted. That's the part that's going to be.
And it's going to be plus
slippery.
zeros for all the commoners.
Yep. Okay. 7 damage of the bludgeoning variety.
Okay.
Donald says, "Ha ha!" And then, if so, you say collective action from the rest in the back.
Yes. Yeah. And I'll play this. I've got kind of 2 rules based off of how many survivors you have.
So Donald is going to just say, "Oh." Then he points at Harambe and says, "Fire!" And you see the other bakers take rolls out of their like pockets in their baker coat and proceed to all hurl rolls at the ape.
Okay. So I did do thrown objects that also
Okay.
need to be a 15. If they hit their single damage.
Okay. And how many dice, like how many am I rolling for this?
So you each
Like
have a
10?
total of 16.
Okay.
We'll call it 16. A few of you have a couple extra because I wanted to round it up to 100.
So then we'll call it 10. 10 more d20s, right?
Yep.
And these are straight, no modifier, just straight.
Yep.
Okay. Ooh, out of the first 5, 1 hit at a 17. That's terrible. Out of the second group, shit, 1 hit at an 18.
All right. 2 more damage. Did a total of 9.
And they ready rolls for the next round.
Okay. The Council of Mind, everyone's business.
That guy in his back, is he the guy we're trying to kill because we don't want to kill Harambe?
Yes. In the introduction, though, I guess you can test it out for yourself, but
That he's shielded.
he is shielded from all
That's-
harm.
That's what Dr. Goodall said. Okay, so our second plan following up after the Baker is to weaken his mount until we can separate them. So I will also follow the lead of 5 guys hitting him with their clipboards.
What did I say? 15, right? 15 or higher to hit.
Okay, so for that 5, I got a 19 and a 15. Everyone else misses, not horribly. For the damage, that is 5.
Okay. And did the council want to improvise on anything else?
Yes, the other, whoever's left in my retinue is going to start signing petitions to the city council to provide actual troops up here at the temple.
Well, Roger Maynard has declined any involvement. He was unwilling to release the files showing that Thane was his son.
Well, when the significant population of the city signs these petitions, he might have to change his mind.
Yeah. As the clipboard smack the ape, he lets loose a terrible roar that I'm not going to attempt because I got a sore throat. And it starts swinging around with its mighty fists, ferocious jaws, even kicking away. And it is going to attack 5 people or 5 factions
Uh-oh.
with 3, 1, 2, 3. Only the barbers being spared this round.
Oh.
And
The poop slides right off the pomade.
since I rolled no ones, a arts council sculptor is just smashed to bits.
Oh no.
A council of minding your own business is ripped and disemboweled.
Oh my.
A or actually one of the mathematicians, a statistician actually, is just hit with a glancing blow and severed.
Oh no.
And
That's because they're a statistician.
right.
Well, statistically, that's insignificant.
Oh, those are the bakers. The barbers are down here. And we lose where's my guide? One of the scouts is ripped, and one of the
It's all right.
bakers-
Rub some dirt in it. You'll be
This time.
fine.
It was actually the barbers that were spared. I think I said bakers earlier, but it was a barber.
No, you said barbers. Of course.
Okay. Yeah. Which brings us to the barbers.
All right, boys, take a little off the top there. We'll get this figured out. And they move in with, 5 of them move in with their scissors and their razors, and they make with the stabbies and the cutties and the shavies. All right, out of all of that, do we get +2, or was I
Yeah.
mismatching?
So I'm sorry. The 15 was with the +2.
Gotcha.
So yeah.
But we had 2 + 2 to these rolls, right? So I have.
Just treat it as a 15 or higher is a hit. Anything lower is a miss.
Gotcha. Well, then I got one
Right
hit.
die.
One guy. The rest of them just kind of clip a little fur off, but not actually get into there. Whereas one gets in with a good stab of his scissors for 3 damage.
All right. 30. And are any of the barbers in the background planning anything before they can get in and engage themselves?
Hey! Stop signing that petition. Go find us some bananas or something to distract this ape. And a bunch of them move off to see if there's any fruit in the area that they can find to try to maybe entice this giant ape.
All right, very interesting. And the scouts, what are the scouts going to do? How many of them are pissing themselves?
I say, get in there, you little scamps. You'll get your next badge or rank or whatever you want if we get out of here. So, get up there and start beating that thing. And we're gonna send. There's only 4 of us up there now, so we're gonna get a 5th to come join them. And,
Oh yeah, move. Yeah, I assume. Am I safe to assume you're just going to move up? Each person will move up their group. Okay.
Yeah, so we have 5 of them, and they're just beating with whatever sticks they picked up on the way here. It's nothing real special. They all pick up walking sticks everywhere they go, and they go to town. We managed to roll 11 is the absolute highest on any of those dice. So it's utterly effectless. And I say, all right, the rest of you, we're gonna go ahead and chant them on. Let's go ahead. Birdie, birdie in the sky, drop a little whitewash in my eye. I'm no Girl Scout, I won't cry. I'm just glad gorillas don't fly. And I'm trying to chant them on to inspire them.
Okay, I'll give 3 of your next attacks with advantage. Very good, because that was a perfect rhyme. And that leads us to the mathematicians.
Oh yeah, they are in there with their rulers and yardsticks hitting at this gorilla. So 5 rolls. I got 1 hit.
All right.
So that'll be 3 damage. And then I think the ones in the back took notes from the bakers and they searched their pockets for pencils and protractors and they're throwing them at the gorilla.
Maybe a compass.
Yes, compass, definitely.
All right. Yeah, roll 10 of them there. See what happens. We'll say 10 for now. I think that's a good even number.
That
Oh, yeah,
sounds
you
good.
actually you each lost one, so it is 10 now. Yeah.
Yeah. So that is 1 hit. So another
Okay.
3 damage.
One of the protractors finds a little purchase with its spiky needle and hits him right in the rear end.
Heck yeah.
And with that, the ape turns around
Uh-oh.
and takes a massive wild swing again. This time it is the bakers are the only group that are spared, as I actually did roll a 1. So in addition to the bakers, the next one would be the Council of Minding Everyone's Business. One of them managed to throw his clipboard, or not throw his clipboard, but hold his clipboard out at the right moment as the ape misjudges his complete smash into the ground. But the rest of you, the barbers, lose a member. The scouts, another one is completely smashed. The mathematicians got a little less smart. And yet again, the Arts Council has lost a scholar. And I rolled the 1. Dang, I have something else too I need to do on the next round. All right. That brings us to the Art Council.
All right, so 2 of my art council members will move forward, and all 5 will attack using a cubist method. Lots of angular slashes with your brushes, artists, and we have nothing.
I'd like to note that
successes.
this is why we're all going to die. Just saying.
We're artists, not fighters. And they all missed. Meanwhile, the artists in the back, you could see them gathering around a large canvas that they all seem to be painting on, a variety of colors. It doesn't look like it'll appear this turn, but perhaps next turn we will see what they are working on.
Ooh, all right, love it. That brings us full circle to the Bakers Council, Bakers Guild. And I assume
You
one of
walked
them
away, it
moves
looks like.
up. Okay, we could come back to him. Council of Minding Everyone's Business.
Okay. One of the guys moves up to take the place of the fallen.
Okay.
And they will again swing clipboards, bashing at the gorilla, trying to subdue it, not to kill it. 3 16s and 19
Nice.
for a total of 12 points of bludgeoning damage.
Whoa. All right. So far that's definitely the biggest hit.
5 of the background guys will take the petitions into town to try to get the populace to sign. And the others, true to their minding everyone else's business, they're going to offer unsolicited advice to the logicians, the mathematicians. Prove to the gorilla he's a donut and take a bite out of it. And then... And it's up to them if they want that to use that for advantage or anything.
So wait, you're trying to convince the
It's
Math-
just suggestion. It's minding their
mathematicians.
business. Yes.
that
I'm trying to offer help.
He
That the
is a
gorilla is a-
donut.
donuts.
Yes. To suggest to prove he's a donut and then take a bite out of
Did the Philosophical Guild show up?
him.
Right? You know what? As
It's a topographical joke.
nice.
I get it.
Make a persuasion roll, and I'll let Emily decide if that takes effect.
It's only a 7.
Aw, man.
You can still take the advice if you want. You don't have to. Nobody ever does. Okay. Don't feel pressured. I mean, we do mind everybody else's business. It's not.
I don't know.
Doesn't
He also
make us-
has those ear holes that kind of messes up the topography.
Those aren't through.
And we'll go back now to the bakers.
Yeah, so one baker steps up to replace one that was gone, and then those 5 once again attack with baguettes in hand. Hard, stale baguettes, functioning almost like a club, if you will. And we have out of the 5, we've got 2 hits.
All right.
And that totals 4 damage.
Okay.
And then Donald yells, "Again, fire, fire!" And the remaining bakers that are in the back throw another set of rolls at Harambe. And ooh, good one. Of course, it's on the single damage things. So that's 4. Hold on.
We got 9 left back there.
4, 5. So 6 hits total. 1 is a nat 20.
All right, I'll give you that. So that'll be double damage for the 1. So that'll be 7. An impressive volley. Those are pretty nasty rolls. All right. Literally and figuratively.
Indeed.
Okay. And obviously the ape reacts after getting hit with all these rolls, and one of them in the eye.
Don't forget you
And-
rolled a 1 last time, you said, or something.
Oh, for me?
Did you?
Yes.
Yeah. Did you already?
Yeah,
already take that into account?
so I gave 2 of you guys a pass instead of 1 of you a pass.
And
So
you said there was another thing that came up that
Yeah, I
would
thought
come
so.
up.
Oh, right. That I am going to do that. You shouldn't have reminded me.
Oh shit!
Okay. We thought it would be bad for you.
Right? And his flurry of ferociousness once again spares the barbers this round, but the rest of the group. Oh my gosh, another 1. Dang. All right. So the barbers, and this time, next one after that will be the barbers and the scouts. One of the smallest scouts is able to dodge out of the way. This time, he will smash down at one of the mathematicians, is crunched. One of the council of minding everyone's business is minded his last. And yet another scholar goes down. And who are these guys? The barbers, they got the pass. Is that right? 1, 2, 4. Did I take away 4? No,
Yeah,
I took
you
away
got one of
3.
mine.
I took away 3, and that was. No, I should be taking away 1 more. Art, Bakers. Where's the Bakers? The Bakers lost 1. There we are. Uh, as he reaches towards that one scout, you can tell it wasn't really it wasn't intended to be a lethal attack, but he tries to grab one of the scouts. But due to the fact that it's so much smaller than everything else running around, he fails to grab the scout. And we are to the barbers.
If the bakers are back, they missed a turn.
No, that was the. Oh, I'm sorry. You're right. I got the ape in the wrong spot. The bakers did just go because they pelted him with the rolls. It is now your turn, Andrew. Council.
No. We were just out of order. I just wanted to make sure that.
Oh, that's right. So we did that out of order. Then we did the ape.
So
now
we're back.
Now we are to barbers.
Sorry.
No, you're good. That's fair. I'm the one who chronically messes up the initiative order.
All right, with another, the 5 move in, or anybody replaces anybody. They move in with the snaps, with the cuts, with the snips, and the shavies, and all of the above. Ooh, we got a 19, 2 17s, and 1 15. So we got 4 hits here as we start chopping away, and that's going to be 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 11 points of damage out of all of that.
Right. You see just the faintest trickle of red start coming through what you all have found out is this massive gorilla's hide that can be no thinner than 1.5 inches thick as it gives loose a roar.
The beast is bleeding. Perhaps we could stop it, cut it enough to draw it away and get rid of the stain.
Are the remaining barbers plotting anything?
Did they find any bananas or fruits or anything like that?
Oh, yeah. Give me a. Let's see. Give me 5 d20s straight roll. The 16 or higher finds a bushel, like a whole. What would you call a big old thing of bananas? Whatever that was, the big group thing.
Yeah, well, I found 2. I got a 19 and an 18 out of, and the rest were fails. So,
all right. So they managed to find easily in this gorilla temple, a big bushel of bananas.
Yeah, and they're gonna try to use it to like a peace off thing. Here, this is bananas.
Okay. Give me an animal handling check. Wait, and here's so I do have a little bit more rules for this. I'll let an additional barber walk up and give me an animal handling check. And he needs to make it pretty high. It's a straight roll.
All right, he comes up with his bananas. Like he's got a wonderful mustache. Here, these bananas are so good for you. They're great. Have a banana, sir. Just relax. We can just eat some bananas. Everything will be okay. I rolled a 16 on that.
Oh, all right. That is exactly the number that I had written down.
Come, eat some bananas and relax. We don't need to fight.
Harambe just looks with this ferocious stare, grabs the whole tree branch full of bananas and eats them all. And for a moment, his shoulders drop, and you feel just a little bit of Thane's control over Harambe dissipate.
More bananas, boys. Get more bananas.
And you get the feeling that he's still enraged, but maybe he won't attack so much next round. And then we're to scouts.
All right, the scouts, they're being chanted on. We get a 5th one to run up there, just like we always do. pre-rolled these. There were 4 hits, one of which was a natural 20.
Nice.
Oh, wow. All right.
So we get 4d4 or 5d4? 5d4.
Yeah, that'll be 5d4.
5d4, we roll them. We get 13 points of damage as they get in there and start wailing them with the sticks.
All right. The scouts are doing the scouts have finally emboldened themselves after that first lackluster flailing. The remaining scouts. Oh, that's right. Did you take your advantage, right?
That was with the advantage.
Yeah, okay. I
pre-rolled
thinking
it so that it wasn't going to be 2 minutes of me rolling dice over here.
Right, that was a lot. Do you have other encouraging words for the scouts, or are they planning something else up their sleeve?
I need you all out here to go ahead and get a little war paint on. You know, make sure you're get psyched when you get up there. We got one shot at this, and they're gonna like just rub their hands in the dirt a little bit and make marks on their faces to get ready when they have to run up.
Looking very Lord of the Flies.
Oh yeah.
Okay, then we have the mathematicians.
They are starting to chant the digits of pi to as their battle cry. And one more goes up there and they're attacking with their rulers and yardsticks. Let's see. Oh, that is 3 hits, 3 16s. So
Right.
that is 8 damage. And yeah, I think they're still throwing their pencils and protractors and compasses. So I have what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9 left back there.
All right.
That's a 14, a 14, a 13, and a 20. That's 1 each, so 4 damage.
Okay. Pretty
Yeah,
good.
3.14159.
All right. I'm having to do some math on my end. Moments. You said that was 4 points? Is that what you said?
Yes, 4 points.
All right. The ape, not knowing what you're chanting and sounding very jungle and sacrificey, turns and is just enraged by what he thinks is going to be some sort of jungle spell. But due to being satiated by the bananas and just a familiar sense of who he really is, he only attacks 4 this time. So the Arts Council and the Bakers are spared this round, and the rest of them are hits. So we lose a scout.
No.
We lose another mathematician. They're going down like flies. We lose a barber. And who did I say was spared? The
Arts Council was spared.
and the Bakers. Yeah. So I lose one of those.
How many guys did I start out with?
You started either with 16 or 17. Everybody got 16, but I threw a few more in there to round it up to
Okay.
100. I can't remember who I think you probably got one. I just went in order of who jumped on Discord first. And that was the ape, and we are to the Arts Council.
All right. Less cubism, more Guernica, and again with the slashing brush strokes. We got 2 hits. One of them was a crit for 8 points of damage.
All right.
And half of the artists in the back reveal their painting. It is of a colorful bamboo butt in attempts to entice and distract the ape with the bamboo butt. While the artists are displaying the mural, the dancers who say, "We're artists too, we do interpretive dance," they shake the mural in an enticing way to make it look as if the butt is wiggling in the direction of Harambe.
All right. Give me a straight animal handling check. You're trying to beat a 16.
And I got a 16 on the dot.
All right. You see Harambe pause through and completely still through all the chaos, raise an eyebrow, very Minzy-esque. And
He's going to make the
it's
mural
pause
pay.
for a second. You get the sense he's just nominally distracted and may not throw a full brunt the next round. So your meleeers and your shenanigans happened, which brings
Yep.
us to the bakers.
So it's going to be the same as it ever was for the bakers. So now I'm 2 short, right? So I have 8 bakers. How many bakers do I have?
In the back, let's see, you got 5 up front, 1, 2, 3,
8
4,
in the back.
5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, they are going to attack with their baguette clubs yet again. And all of them are terrible and miss. And Donald said, unacceptable. Fire! And he yells back to the back line to throw yet another roll. One could wonder how many rolls they actually have left. But one, it's just terrible. I only hit twice.
Okay.
So that was not a great round.
The bakers do 2 damage. They were also very distracted by the baboon ass, apparently. The Council of Minding Everyone's Business.
Yes, so we're going to do something different this time. We've noticed that some of the other teams have been able to influence Harambe, and we are going to put all in on the principle of monkey see, monkey do. And so in unison, we are all going to grab the scholars pack off our back, and we were going to smash it on the ground 3 times in front of us. Wham, wham, wham. And hopefully we can persuade Harambe to also grab what is on his back and smash it on the ground in imitation of these busybodies.
Okay. Give me a straight 16 animal handling check for, and we'll come to your 5 that ran off unless they came scurrying back, but
They're not coming back.
they're not.
They're getting their petition signed to get the.
Okay.
So you can just like cross those off. But I did roll a 19 straight.
All right. So, he does reach back. And he goes like that, and he grabs Thane, who he can do no harm, and pulls him. As he does, the giant hooks that were buried into the back of Harambe tighten, and he's actually pulls forward and does, let's see here, 4 points of damage to himself. I'll give you that. However, because he is so enraged, he grabs one of the your council members and just squishes him like an orange. And instead of orange juice coming out, it looks more like a
It's
tomato.
blood orange.
Yeah.
Well, once again, my suggestions may have backfired and caused harm. So
You
I
did the
will not
damage.
learn a lesson.
And I'll give you your 5 meleeers unless they are doing something.
They were involved in that whole shenanigans.
Okay. All right. All right. That brings us to the ape, who again can't keep his eyes off the art council's beautiful mural, and but does score the 4 hits. And the 2 that are spared are, let's see, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. The scouts are spared a hit, and the mathematicians this round. The rest all lose a member.
Boo.
And
Boo.
the barbers are up.
I think at this point the barbers are gonna go gather up more bananas because that seemed to work for them.
All right. Are the 5 taking their attack?
Yeah, I think so, just to try to slow him down, if they can.
All right.
I only got 115 and 116 here. Oh shit! I lose my dice, and that is 4 damage. 2 and 2.
Okay.
And then the rest of them are gonna look for more bananas, and if they find any, they're gonna bring them over to that beautiful baboon butt picture, and try to double the enticement.
All right. So that's what they're spending their turn. Remind me next time how that
Sure. Yep.
let that play out. The scouts, what are they doing?
They're continuing to wail with their sticks, and we get a 15 and an 18, so 2 hits. Rest were well below that. 6
Okay.
points of damage. They get instructed. Let's go ahead and see if we can smoke them out here. I heard someone say fire earlier. That's a great idea. Go ahead and let's start a campfire here. We'll be roasting up some gorilla in no time. Or we'll catch some sticks on fire, see if that does a little bit more. Hoorah!
Okay.
And they're gonna try to get some kindling together and start a fire back here. That'll be a few rounds, but it might come.
Yeah, remind me next round what they're doing. All right. The mathematicians.
All right, so the mathematicians are out of their protractors and pencils to throw. So the ones in the back are going to start shouting about really hard math problems to make them feel more frustrated and more angry and hit harder. So yeah, why are some infinities larger than others? What's the square root of a negative number? Ah!
Dr. Yane, who has been watching cautiously with her frail body up from the top, says, "Pi is exactly 3." To lean into
Oh,
that.
that enrages them.
And let's see. Roll. What did we do for the scouts on that? I think
They
we
had
just
advantage on so many.
Yeah. So roll. Yeah, we'll give you 3 advantages on this next round for that.
All right. Like the one I'm rolling right now or the next one?
Next. Well, yeah, you didn't.
I didn't attack with them yet up
Yeah.
front.
No, we'll do the advantage next round. Roll them straight
Okay.
this round.
That
Yeah.
sounds
I
is
think that's what we did
fair.
for Jonathan. Yeah.
That is 1 hit for 2 points of damage.
Okay.
3.
The ape takes its turn, and no one attempted to confuse it this round. If I remember, none of the barbers, the scouts, or mathematicians affected it. So it is going to again go to its full primal uncontrollable rage. And all right, this time I did manage 5 hits. So we're gonna do the thing. The group that was spared, actually, nope, this is gonna work out perfect. So he grabs a mathematician and squishes it. One of the barbers has his head, his beard trimmed along with the rest of his head. A council member is kicked away. A arts council is smashed completely, and he reaches down and grabs one of these are the bakers, right? The bakers into his mighty paw or arm and just hurls the baker as hard as he can back at one of the art council members right next to the painting of the baboon, and crushes his body along with the art council body. Now on that baboon painting, it gets a little redder with a nice splash of blood.
Damn, I lost 2 people that turn. Ouch.
Oh wait, who didn't I subtract from? The scouts?
Yeah.
Oh, we'll do it. Yeah. Okay. Thank you. We'll give you an art council back.
I think I'm down to 5 people total. I think.
Oh, 'cause your
Well, you
5
have your
ran
5
away.
back there. If they realize that it was, they're hearing the screams and sense the desperation. So maybe
Would you
they
come
turn
back?
and we did lose a scout then in the back. So everyone lost 1 that round. And we are to the art council now.
All right, so 2 more move up,
Okay.
and there are 2 hits for 7 points of damage as they decide to go more abstract with their slashing of the brush strokes. We would like to take the mural, and with the help of the bananas, which were right, I think did the barbers have the bananas?
We'll find out.
They're trying to gather up some more.
What we'd like to do is move the mural so that I think there's like a rock over there somewhere. So that the mural's like, I'm thinking like Bugs Bunny style. We're going to put the mural right in front of the rock and really try to get the Harambe to charge at it, because it's getting into the end of the mating dance here. The dancers, as they fiddle around with the thing, and hopefully between the bananas and the dancing, Harambe will do a charge into the rock.
Okay, so they're reanimating their their mural. Okay. Considering it's a repeat, I'll put that on the contingency of the successful banana finding and whatever
All right.
Chris has up his sleeve with that nonsense. And we'll play that on his turn then. That brings us to the bakers.
So how many of there are me?
If you're putting your if you're putting your meleeers in, you'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 left back there.
Yep. That's what I am doing. All right, so I figured the guys to back out one more roll to throw, right? So my melee guys up front, they're going to go first
Okay.
with their baguettes, and only 2 of them are going to hit, but they hit, and they hit for 4 damage total.
Okay.
And then my backline guys, ay, jeez. God, they all of them just airball rolls just, and they all, many of them look at Donald, but we are not the fighters. We're just the humble bakers that are about to die.
One of the mathematicians just gets beamed by a extra moldy roll that does no damage.
Yeah, that's all I got.
Council for minding everyone's business. What's happening with the 5 that ran away?
I guess they delegated their authority to civilian activists, because there always are some. They'll be, I guess, returning next round.
Was it them, or did they convince the civilians to come?
It was a petition to get the council to send soldiers. So that probably will get submitted sometime next week.
Right. Got to film Form 37A.
Right. So next round they'll be back. But this round I got 5 guys, including myself, to beat on Harambe with clipboards. I would also remind everybody that we're trying to non-lethal this guy. Uh, 3 hits, none critical. That's 7 damage total.
All right. You see the great beast start to limp. You said that was 7? Okay.
7 total, yeah.
And it will swing around wildly with 5 hits. The group that spared this round is the Barbers yet again. They've gotten it's their burly, hairy coifs, and
they almost
here.
look like apes with all the facial hairs going on. That
I think it's a greasy pomade. You just can't grip it.
It's just that they're just behind them at all times, because like a barber, they're always just just behind them.
And we are to the Barbers, in fact. I assume another one runs up.
Yeah, and yeah, like they're spared. They're gonna cut away 5 of them. And that is a big fat nothing over here. They're all the blood is slick over here, and it's getting kind of wild. But we're gonna look for bananas too, right?
Yeah.
How do I do that again? Just roll.
Give me a. What did we say? Did we say survival last time? Survival.
Sure.
For 16 or higher, and we'll see if you find them.
With another 5 d20.
I think I gave you 5, but I gave everybody else 1.
Oh, okay. Well,
Yeah.
that's fine.
So,
we're gonna go with 1 then.
Yeah.
Keep it fair. Oh, that's a 4.
Mm.
We're all out of bananas, guys. We're all out of bananas. No, we have no bananas.
Yeah.
Ew.
but you have a lot of barbers standing around, so maybe you can just get it done. The scouts. He is away, so we will go to the mathematicians and then back to the scouts.
I'm back.
Oh, there he is.
Doug needed to eat. Beating them with sticks. 5 rolls. None of them are above 15, so they are utterly effectless right now. But the ones in the back are going to continue. I think at this point, they've amassed some kindling and are beginning to start a fire. It's starting to crackle just a little bit. They have some smoke, a little bit of embers, but they're not going to be able to do anything with it, at least quite yet.
Well, give me a survival check. Let's see if you just find the driest of tinder and can manage to get a spark going.
At a 12.
A couple more sparks may be needed. And next time when you guys are applying that dirt to your face, maybe don't rub it in your eyes because they don't seem to be seeing real well up front. The mathematicians are up.
All right, so the 2 more are gonna scoot up there, and they're gonna use their advantage from last round. So that was on. So I pre-rolled them like John did. I got 3 hits,
All right.
and for a total of 7 damage. And the ones in the back are continuing to shout insulting math things like "someone divided by 0," and "you dropped your negative sign."
So that's give me a persuasion. We'll do that.
Oh, that was a 6.
You get 1 this time
Okay.
because they now they're just getting more annoyed. We're dying up here.
Who cares about the negative?
And the ape takes another swing. Unfortunately, it's going to swing at full force because there were no bananas found, and that baboon ass is something he'll just deal with later after he, dispatches everyone else. And they all hit. So we're going to do his second legendary action, and everyone's going to take a loss. So we lose a barber. We lose a barber. We lose a council member. We lose an artisan. We lose a baker, and he grabs, and we lose a mathematician because he grabs a scout this time, realizing he's got to swing a lot lower for the shorter scouts, swoops him up, threw him at the mathematician as they collide, and a massive collapsed nonsense hits the ground.
Take it off up there.
And we are to the Arts Council, the dwindling Arts Council that's going to have a hard time putting on a good fair next year.
All right, so 2 more move up. So they're all just going wild with their paintbrushes. Everyone's doing their own style. I got 2 hits for a total of 7 damage.
Okay.
The other 5 are the dancers. They're going to grab the canvas and try to, in between some of the dwindling armies, try to tie up and slow down Harambe by tangling him up in the canvas. So they see that there's a spot where the scouts were, I think, that or bakers maybe, where there's a gap, and see if they can tangle them up with the canvas.
Okay.
If you'll allow it.
Yeah. So what, they tries to get him to like step through it or something, and
Yeah, like Empire Strikes Back AT-AT style, try to wrap up his legs or something.
Okay. So I will let you roll this
Acrobatics.
with, yeah, I think that's fitting. So acrobatics 16, and there is a negative if you fail.
All right, only 1 die.
I assume
That's what we've been
One
doing
is
with everyone
going
else.
up. You
Oh
know-
shit! I failed. I got a 5.
Okay. They do manage to get it wrapped around his leg. Unfortunately, it's also wrapped around the art council guy. He lifts his mighty leg up into the air as it's wrapped, puts him underneath, and one quick stomp comes smashing down on him. And he is obliterated. And so is the canvas, which is in rags underneath him.
Maybe
That was
it'll slow him down a little bit.
yeah. That would have been good though. I was gonna lean into that one. That was, but you did say 7 points, I believe, is what you said.
Correct.
Okay. Okay. It's looking close. You can see the idol that Thane is holding up in the air. It's starting to pulsate with a greener energy, but the beast is being weakened every turn. We are to the bakers.
So it looks like I have 3 on the front line. I'd like to bring in 2 more. If I could.
We can't really hear you.
Yeah.
You can't hear me.
Try again.
Hello.
You sound way far
really
away.
low.
Hang on.
Yeah. I'm gonna take a
Is it better now?
very quick bio break. No, not yet.
No, not really.
Damn.
Oh wait, there it is.
Hey,
It's your swearing. Once
Yeah,
you
just keep
curse-
swearing.
just cursing. We'll get it in.
Is it better now?
No, it
it's
would
in the
vaguely-
middle.
There it is.
Interesting.
Yeah, a little bit.
Very
just grunts and
interesting.
swears are
I think my headphones, these headphones might be dying.
it's sounding all right.
It's sounding okay now?
Yeah.
Yes.
Weird.
Are they wireless headphones?
They are.
Oh,
But they've been through some paces.
the wired
So-
headphones always get chewed up by the office chair.
All right. What are the bakers up to?
So I'd like to bring 2 up front, so I'm back to a full 5.
Yeah.
And then they're all going to attack in the hopes that more of them hit this time, because that'd be really cool. Okay. I got 1 nat 20. That's it.
All right. 2d4.
Is that the max plus like we normally would do? or
Nah,
just-
I've just been giving you an extra dice. On
Okay, got it. I got 5 damage on that. 1 hit. And then the remaining ones in the back are gonna look. They're gonna look for something else on the ground nearby them that they can throw on their next turn.
That. Okay. I'll let them do their turn finding and hopefully figure out what that is. The council members have regrouped and come back.
Andrew's
Andrew.
council.
Yes.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry. There's like 5 councils. The council of minding everyone's business.
Right. Those 5 guys are back. So there will be 5 guys in front and 5 in the back. 5 guys in front do the typical I get 1 hit and 1 critical fail.
I haven't really been doing the critical fails. We'll
Neither
just-
have I.
We'll just
Okay,
say
that's-
we'll just say he breaks his clipboard.
3. You can have mine. 3 total damage.
Okay.
Non-lethal, everyone.
Okay.
If can't The other 5 guys will help look for tropical fruit, maybe pineapples. If it's not bananas, maybe it's pineapples and coconuts.
All right. We'll come back to that next turn. If they find something, they can play it out. The ape, though, is taking its turn, and no one seems to be affecting it yet again. So, but it does miss 1. So, the bakers and counsel for minding your business are spared a thrashing this round. Everyone else loses a valuable employee. Whoops, he ain't dead yet.
He soon will be.
Right. What? Oh, that's weird.
Can't you just take him?
Oh, those were the bakers. So we lose a scout. We lose a mathematician, and we lose a barber. And that brings us to the barbers.
All right, no bananas, no pineapples. We're just going in, like we think we got him on the ropes. Let's finish it off.
Non-lethal.
That's one hit. For 3 damage.
Okay.
Get them, boys. Trim.
All right.
And then the rest of them, they're just gonna wait in the wings because like all the stuff is falling apart. I think though, maybe the pomade does have something going on, and we're gonna try to slick up the right before like some rocks around them, see if we can't slip them up.
Okay, so you're gonna gum up some stuff and
like lay down some pomade, some hairspray, some hair gels to get it, try to get it to get it slippery for them.
Okay, go. You can do that this round. So play it out.
So they're behind the ape, and they just start tossing all their gels like right on his back feet to try to give it some type of disadvantage on its attacks. So we'll be slipping over the place.
Give me a dex. I guess a dexterity to throw it in the right place.
Yup.
And if it's 16 or higher on the die, we'll say it does land underneath and create a treacherous terrain.
16, baby.
All right. So you see a comical slipping, almost as if it was like that mixed in with maybe some of the random banana mush and peels that are down there has created a very slippery surface, and you feel like it won't quite be able to attack so strong next turn.
Yes.
And we're to the scouts.
You have no audio if you were speaking.
Yeah, we're to Jonathan.
I thought I looked at that. 2 more run up to take the place of ones that have fallen, and they continue to beat with sticks. And of 5 rolls, 10 was the highest I got on any dice. Listen, they're just kids. They're trying, man.
Nobody has earned their merit badge today.
None of y'all are gonna earn that badge or rank or whatever it is. You 4 in the back. How's that fire coming along? As they continue to try to get a fire going to maybe have, sticks that are on fire to use for the future.
So first off, I love the fact that the scouts are the ones just flailing uselessly. It just seems so fitting. You brought children in to fight a 50-foot gorilla, and but last time you failed your survival check to create this fire. A few more sparks. I'll give you this one with disadvantage. So survival 16 or higher.
Disadvantage?
Did I say disadvantage? Sorry.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Advantage.
Advantage. Got a 12. Not making that fire yet. We
Few more
are.
sparks.
I didn't say I was particularly effective scout leader. Just I kept him out of trouble, and only a few died along the way. This might change today.
Mathematicians, what are you up to?
I'm gonna move 2 more up, so I've got the full 5. And they're beating them with their own sticks, the rulers. Oh, let's see. That's good. That was a 18, 15, and a 17. So 3 hits for 5 damage.
Oh man.
I think the 4 in the back are kind of like just trying to conserve their energy at this point because they're like, oh shoot, we might actually have to go up there.
You figure they'd be smarter, figure out some geometry and ways to use the environment. But hard to do though when you're just watching them getting pummeled and smashed.
Right? They were not ready for this.
Yeah. That's the ape now. The ape has been not distracted, but because it's on difficult terrain, does not have good purchase with his foot this time and rolls 1 less die and puts a 1 on top of that. So 3 will be saved this round. That will be the bakers, the council of minding everyone's business, and yet again the barbers. He just can't stand attacking what he sees to be these cute little red-haired gorilla or chimpanzees. Everyone else is squished.
Damn.
And we
Yes.
are to the who went last? The
Arts
mathematician?
Council, right?
The Arts
It's-
Council, thank you.
I got 2 hits, 2 more moved up.
Okay.
2 hits for only 4 points of damage. The 2 that are in the back pick up their fallen comrades' pallets and use them like frisbees or some sort of kroll disc knife.
Nice.
Try to slash. And I got 1 hit with that pallet for 2 points of damage.
Okay. Wait, that was your meleeers that did that, or that was the guys in the back?
The guys in the back.
Okay.
So the guys up front did 4 points and the guy in the back did 2.
Did he crit on that?
No.
All right. That's
Oh,
if
it's
I
only
played
1
it the
point.
way I did everybody else, that'd be 1 damage.
Okay, that's fine. 1 point of damage then.
So total of 5. Is that what I heard?
Correct.
All right. This is a good time to be very meta. You have taken him from 200 hit points down to 38. Can you do it? Because you know that a few more rounds is all he's going to need. Then we are to the bakers.
All right, they raise their hard stale baguettes and proceed to attempt to bludgeon. And they hit twice.
All right.
7 damage on that one. And do the bakers that went to look for things to throw find anything to throw?
Roll me a investigation check that is 16. I like to say what it is. It's just been 16 down the
That's fair.
line. And if they do, you can tell me what they found.
They don't find shit. None of them. None of them.
Man, we ain't.
And
found
actually one of them sprains his ankle. And he's like, I am not a fighter. I am an artist. I'm an artist.
Come join
Oh.
us.
Ah, my ankle. I am a culinary artist.
We
He
welcome
just
all
starts. He
kinds.
just starts crying. That's my turn.
The Council of Minding Everyone's Business.
Well, first of all, we're going to suggest to the Bakers Union that perhaps you wouldn't. It's a great thing right now that you have so many stale baguettes, but maybe if you like shifted production over to something that people like want to buy, like what are those crow wheels?
Do not
Maybe
do not disrespect
just
what
a
we do.
suggestion. No, I'm just suggesting because your business is my business.
You
I want you
obviously
to
are not in
succeed.
my business enough to know to have to see my lines out the door all day.
And yet we've had 15 rounds of stale baguettes.
I've been saving these for just such an occasion.
Okay. Be that as it may, the five guys up front are going to do non-lethal damage with what? With nothing. They're going to do non-lethal damage with 1 hit, 4 damage.
All right. We've seen worse tonight.
Did the other guys come back with any like tropical fruits that might entice?
Roll me a DC 16. Yeah, whatever that.
No, they didn't.
Okay.
I got a 5.
All right.
They come back empty-handed. They have something to say about how we were performing out there in the field, and that's their business.
And the gorilla, having slipped last round, but manages to find better purchase with his footing, is going to swing with his full strength. Dang, another 1. So hits 4. And who is spared? Oh my God! Every
Barbers.
time, the Barbers. Every
Man.
the Barbers are spared a member.
I got like there's
Ian-
it's gonna be all barbers. Everybody's gonna have great hair.
Yeah. But that was a 1. So the scouts also. I rolled a 1, so the scouts also are spared. Barbers and scouts that time. And dang, he really wanted to do this last big thing, but he's gonna hopefully get a chance next time. We are to the Barbers.
All right, barbers, you were kept alive. This is your destiny. Let's do this. 1 more moves in, goes for the cutting, or I'm not. There's so many of them. Let's see here. Okay, we got 1 hit out of that. For 3 points of damage. And
All right.
the rest of the barbers, yeah, we're gonna shit, I don't even know what they want to do. I guess they're just waiting in the wings. They'll just wait in the wings. They got nothing else going on.
Okay. The scouts, are they moving 1 more up?
Yeah, they'll move 1 more up here, and they're full of youthful enthusiasm. Doesn't mean that they actually hit at all again this 12 was the highest on the dice. There was a 2, a 3, a 5, and a 7. They're not good at this. The back 3 are going to continue to try to make a fire in some desperate hope that maybe they can get a badge out of this in the end.
Okay. Roll me. I'll give you 1 more. So we'll do a triple advantage to light this fire now that you've been sparking at it for a while.
17. Okay.
Okay, you managed
do that
to get
better
the
than
fire.
Attack.
You want to do anything immediate with the couple torches, or couple bundles of straw and sticks that have now become decently ablaze.
They're just gonna cheer, and if any of them have to go up, they will be taking fire with them. But otherwise, nothing for now.
You hear Thane, be careful. If we subdue him, we can overcome the power and release him back to his clan. But if we kill him outright, they will ransack the city, and your loved ones will be just decimated by those defecations the size of watermelons. We are to... Who was that? Scouts, mathematicians.
Mathematicians. All right, those 5 up there.
Assemble.
Hitting with their rulers. The rulers are effective. There are 2 hits for 7 points of damage.
Ah, well, those clearly were the math duels. So I'm assuming that the mathematicians, you said math duels earlier?
I did say math duels, yes.
They're just
Oh,
fencing each other with their yardsticks.
Apparently, they're very good at it, apparently. Yeah, and then the back 2 are trying to calculate the odds of them surviving.
A lot of -1s. The ape, in a fit of desperation, lets out a tremendous roar. And we will roll here. If he rolls well, we'll put in his last legendary action. And we are hits across the board. So instead of his individual attacks, he slams the ground. And all within 10 feet of him, which is every meleeer, must make a DC 15 strength saving throw or be just completely what's the word?
Squish.
Obliterated. Yes. Come to the shockwave that he blasts out. So you're all making
16.
15 strength saving throw. You got to each roll 5 times. For every one that fails, you are going to lose them. So
I just lost all the arts guys.
Oh shit!
I've
feeling
won.
a little emboldened as the bloody fists of this giant ape come down, and just as much dust is splattered as blood everywhere.
One
Get the
baker
sense
left
that-
standing.
One baker.
2 saved, so 3 died there.
All right.
So 4 out of the 5 barbers slipped under pomade and did not make their save.
3 mathematicians are
Oh,
dunzos.
jeez.
I only lose 2 scouts. 3 of them save. They
Oh, well,
are,
you know,
they are
they're-
useful.
They're low center of gravity.
They're so
'cause
little.
they're so small.
They just
Yeah.
dodge it easy.
And mathematicians went last, so we are to the Arts Council with your.
I've won.
What do you call a council of one?
Yeah, I mean, this is the new chairman of the council. She is a dancer, and she is going to do like a pirouette and then do a straight kick with her pointy foot straight into the ape Harambe, and it's a fail.
Okay.
A lot of build up for nothing.
It looked good. Bakers.
So 4 of my guys move up. They stop trying to find stuff. The guy that hurt his ankle, he's still hanging back. And they're all gonna attack with baguettes in hand. Like, no, not our fallen brothers. And 2 of them hit.
All right.
And 2 of them hit for 3 damage.
Okay. It's
And
something.
the guy in the back, he's just nursing his ankle. He's of no use.
Yeah. The council. of minding everyone's business. Your full council.
Yes, we only have 6 total. So I will take the role of hindmost leader. I, Prospero, and my right-hand man, Passepartout, will join the ranks of the 5 meleeers. And once again, doing non-lethal damage. I have 2 hits for 6 damage.
All right. You do that, and the great Harambe gives a tremendous roar. He's still swinging. His eyes are slumped down. He can't control himself. He's blinded in a figurative sense, and just almost released. You get the sense.
Almost. Okay. That was the big thing.
But in that blind rage, he does swing out. I don't think anybody did anything to deter him. So this dropped 1 on the ground. I won't be able to find it. So I'm going to re-roll it up here. And that is all 5 hits. So for once, it's not the barbers. It's the council that is spared a member. Everyone else. Oh, you know what? We'll play it as the arts council, since they only have 1. They're the ones that are spared.
Thank you.
Round. And everyone else loses a member. That brings us to the barbers.
You know,
Can they do it?
considering how many times I was rescued from being killed, the fact that I only have 5 left seems kind of mathematically impossible. But I'll let the mathematicians figure that out, while the last 5 move in for the kill or the defeat or the whatever we're doing here. Come on, fellas.
He must not be slain. We must release him to the wild.
Well, no worries about slaying anything here, because these guys were hanging back for a reason. They're just going up there with their slaps. They're just like, stop it, and they do not. They do not. They're and really the way they look, they're just kind of like slapping around and jumping around. They look like those little apes that the Harambe thought they were a few moments ago. And
Yeah.
yes, but they do absolutely nothing.
The scouts. You do have your a couple of them came up with their what we'll now call, I guess, torches, unless you want to play that differently. And
torches, yeah.
Okay. And you hear Yane going, "He cannot be burned." But I'll let you play the torches if you feel like differently. Or lean into it however you want. I'm just saying what Thane says.
Don't worry, he won't be burned or anything, but singed potentially. You know, gotta scare him a little bit. Strike the fear of Kong into him or whatever. We're gonna get him. They're just attacking with their lit torch. They don't really care.
Okay.
Boys with fire.
That's messed up.
They're kids with flaming sticks. They're just gonna attack, and it's not. There's 2 natural 20s in there.
Oh my god!
Wow. Amazing.
All right, we are very much at the end. What is the damage?
All right, rolling 4 of them, 4d4s, 13 points of damage.
Wow.
Dang.
Merit badge.
We will lose.
As the fur and hide of this mighty gorilla are set ablaze by these unruly children, you hear an absolutely blood-curdling roar erupt into the jungle. Yane, and as you see Harambe collapse to the ground in a now engulfed in flames, Thane Maynard's idol blinks to a dull energy and completely out as he screams, chained to the back of Harambe, unable to escape, is burned alive. And with this, you hear 1,000 gorillas report back out of the woods with their deafening roars as they turn and descend on the city.
Oh no.
Whoops.
Oops-a-daisy.
All right, listen, kids. We're gonna be camping for quite a while now, I feel. But fortunately, we got some gorilla meat. Pack up some of that. Let's get it sealed up, smoked up, and we're never going home ever again. All right.
Yane walks up to Mr. Marcus with her frail 85-year-old body, slaps him across the face and says, "You have sealed all of our fates. We had the chance. We could have saved everyone, and now we are all going to die."
Listen, I said I was in charge of them, but I don't really control them or anything. They're kids. They kind of do what they want anyways.
Damn.
And that is where we'll end it.
Wow.
So your
Nice.
100 villagers were able to subdue the gorilla, and we can put to bed the question of can 100 people take down a gorilla. They can, and the final number was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. So it took 79 villagers to kill the gorilla.
Nice.
That's awesome.
Yay!
Yeah.
That is great.
And sorry for the dark ending, but it's one shot, so run with
No,
it.
that
it's
was
fine.
fantastic.
Yeah.
That was great, Chad.
We'll just-
That was really fun.
We just won't visit this island during the main campaign, right?
yeah. Yeah.
Well, I did take some liberties and place it in Bill's campaign. So, if it wants to be referenced in the future, he has that overrun gorilla island now.
Yeah, this is great. So would you guys be willing to stay like maybe 5 to 10 extra minutes just for a quick lead you back into the main campaign thing?
Sure.
Sure.
Is that cool?
Remind Sean of who his
Yeah,
character's
I'm
name
Luca.
is.
Exactly. Yeah.
And sorry, I thought this was going to be an hour.
No, you're fine.
about
You're good.
An hour
It's
20.
totally-
I was
it's
like,
totally
let's
cool.
roll it.
It
Is
is
this
what
actually-
it is.
Yeah.
And because while we were getting towards the end, I thought of a really fun idea to do. So I'm gonna, I think it'll be a nice little snippet to chop out as coming back to the Eberron, right? I think it'd be fun.
Well then, I guess we know who wins that battle, huh? That was a pretty fun take on a large-scale battle that was definitely a different way to play. We hope you enjoyed our surprise one-shot. Be sure to come back next session as we get ready to go back into Eberron. After a long wait, we are back into the main campaign. We thank you for listening, and as always, see you next week. Hello, listeners. Have you been enjoying the Wednesday Night Crew and our real play sessions of Eberron Adventures, along with our special themed one-shots, and playing other RPG systems like Outgunned, Call of Cthulhu, Basin, and Alien the Role-Playing Game? Well, if so, then maybe you should head over to patreon.com and become a patron, just like our first 3 patrons, Sean, Andrew, and John. For just $3 a month, you'll get your name mentioned in the podcast credits. More tiers will be added as our podcast family grows. Why don't you head over to patreon.com/The Wednesday Night Crew and sign up. You can even sign up for free if you don't want to donate. We're just happy to have you. We hope to see you there. Thanks for being a dedicated listener, and as always, see you next week.